here so often. Like I'm friends with James. I play on these mod packs all the time. I've just grown so numb to how good the music is that you really forget that the song choice is fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. And I guess you get reminded of it when you have a newcomer like me who just loves all sorts of video games. In fact, my first exposure, I mean, I played Bayonetta 1. It's one of my favorite games.
Oh, that game's great.
And I have to I feel like I have to defend Bayonetta. It's like, no, like, I get that why you hate Bayonetta here, believe me. But
I think Sync's dead.
Oh my gosh.
You see Sync just having that numb, cold look in his eyes like, oh boy.
So while I was talking about the virtues of Bayonetta, turns out Sync lost to stock, and that is how we're starting. Losers quarterfinal, the winner of this going on to face the winner of the rematch between Insomniac and Juice. So Juice with a chance at revenge later on, but Red Berpo a chance to move on and really make an impact in Platinum Star Smash.
Yeah, Burpo's another one of those kids that doesn't usually do too hot at these tournaments, but again, a little bit of a lighter day, having a little bit more of a chance to get this late bracket life. And right now he's doing pretty good. Like I said, able to get that quick edge guard on Sync and going right back to town here. Again, applying chase, but Sync able to find some landing room.
Oh, and the downer! Beautiful mix-up! Red Berpo, take a bow. That was some highlight reel material for the young man.
That was just get body, man. That's all I got.
Oh, catch a body, Red Berpo, for sure. I mean, this is such a good young talent. One of the more underrated young talents in the area. I mean, I talk up Juice quite a lot, and I do think that he has a chance to be one of the national greats going into Ultimate. But Red Berpo, he's someone to keep an eye on. I mean, he's still young and he's still getting better.
And he does frequent a lot of the Bears tournaments too, obviously, doesn't he?
He does, and he does pretty well at them. I mean, he occasionally gets a top 8. And he's and that's against some pretty stiff competition. A lot of our PR comes out for that. But keep in mind, I mean, this is a kid, Red Berpo, who is on a 4-game winning streak in losers bracket right now. And this is a best of 5 or best of 3?
It's best of 5. Are we in best of 5 territory, Chris? Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so the whole top 8's best of 5. Okay.
And now he's 2 wins away from a 5th straight set victory in losers.
Yeah, and that means a lot, man. Like, that loser bracket momentum is very important, and you can see that. At least not right now, as you can see. And I don't know. He's just opting to camp until Sync decides to hit a button. They both just kind of stood there for 2 seconds. Oh,
I mean, I'm not gonna question it if you're not. And the forward smash not finishing the job at 84. Misses with the cross slash by the slimmest of margins, and Sync gets back with the back air to confirm the kill. And this is Smash 4, folks.
Yeah, man. Again, I just love the look that Sync gave. It's like, oh, there we go. If at first you don't succeed, charge longer.
Yeah, seriously. My goodness. And now, I mean, just how key is the limit to Sync's game here? Because the thing is that Cloud has kill options outside of Limit Break. It just don't involve the B button.
Of course.
But man, Sync seems to be leaning on it a lot.
Yeah, Sync is definitely limit friendly. I wouldn't say he but when he gets it, he kind of likes to hold on to it. He likes to keep it warm, you know. Yeah, a little bit of he's looking for long-term limit, not hit it and quit it limit.
And there you go, the cross slash to finish the job, and he gets 1 win against Red Berpo. We are tied at 1. And now the question is, Red Berpo, I mean, not nearly as dominating as he was in game number 1. I think that Sync, maybe that's what he needed. That down air was the wake-up call to kind of, you know, slap. You're in losers quarterfinal. What are you doing playing like this?
Yeah, and it's like Sync's so good, man. Like at his peak, he was 11th on our previous season's PR. He kind of took a little bit of a fall this last season, but when he's running on all cylinders, he's really good, and he's definitely very studied using Cloud, primarily Cloud for the most part. I almost never see him play anybody else. Also, shout outs to Planet Wiz. Great song.
Oh my gosh, yeah. See, I'm not so familiar with this series, but it's always so good.
Oh yeah. That was different. It's just a shame it didn't work out more for him there. But
yeah, nifty option, but man, Red Berpo doing well to avoid that, as well as the limit break cross slash, which almost certainly would have killed.
Ooh, great combo extension right there for
Berpo. Roofed is he? Not quite.
That could have been really good for Berpo, but again, damage is damage too.
Oh, absolutely. And Sink will take that any day of the week. Oh my gosh! And I don't think he'll take that, an up smash on the triplat.
You know, I thought first, it looked like for a second he was going to live, because obviously the blast zones on Battlefield, bigger vertically. So, but again, berpo coming out to this lead here. Again, just going to intercept Sink's jumping with the witch twist.
Yeah, I do find it quite peculiar that that this would be Red berpo's counter pick, just considering it's higher going up than it is on the sides.
Right.
And you would think that only benefits Cloud with those limit breaks.
I would agree with you if it was any other character other than Bayonetta, because Bayo can hit parts of the screen that your TV can't even register yet. So we're not at the point where our TVs can curve high enough to really see what's going up there.
Fair enough. Oh, wow.
I just love Sink. He's just like, why did that just work?
I mean, ours is not to question it. Ours is just to commentate, and nonetheless, we are tied at 1 stock apiece. And Sink, all of a sudden, he's finding a groove. But it really does kind of seem like he's just sort of throwing out options and it's working, not really seeing cohesiveness.
Yeah, he'll have like 2 or 3 exchanges in neutral where it's working for him, but then I don't think Sink knows how to kind of slow things down a bit when he has the advantage state. Ooh,
that was a weird option, but that is absolutely what you expect. A limit break cross slash, and Sink goes up 2-1 just like that. He's 1 win away from loser semifinal, and just like that, Sink, is he finally back in Sink, Koopa?
Yeah, it's looking like it. Obviously, berpo's just kind of throwing out some options there, and again, Sink just hitting the big red button.
Yeah, you're telling me. Launch the nuke, says Sink, and Red berpo. I mean, he is fighting. He's fighting for his tournament life right here. A loss, and he is out. We go to Smashville for game number 4. I like this pick personally.
Yep, Sink up in the rubber game, and like you said, Stu, I do agree with this choice here. I think this is a good stage for Bayonetta because you're taking advantage of the smaller blast zones horizontally just because she's able to hit parts of the stage like that.
Oh my gosh.
Relative ease. And Sink already with 90 on his tab right here. So
yeah, and that's berpo is trying to spend as little time in neutral as possible. He is not nearly as confident in approaching Sink, throwing out those disjoints as was his prior opponent, Insomniac.
Yeah, absolutely. But here's the advantage that Sink has, and I think that's why he chooses to play with limit a lot more of the time, is because all he really needs is just, you know, those 2-3 correct reads in neutral, you know, the wind to blow the right way on neutral air. But that's going to be death form right there. Great edge guard right there from Red berpo in the attempt to send this into a game 5.
And you gotta wonder what lessons Sink is taking from his match with Jackal, who, oh my gosh, who again handled him pretty well as Bayonetta, and berpo right now just trying to figure out any way that he possibly can to finish off this set. And he's sitting at 129%. A limit break would kill here.
Yep. I think Sink would ideally like to take the stock without limit, but I feel like if this gets too out of hand, which it hasn't yet, he might be forced to use it. Let's see. You see him kind of jumping around here. I think he's looking for okay, I guess that
Sure. Works. You know what? That down air, an incredibly underrated weapon, and well, Red berpo's found out just how good it is as it takes his first stock in game 4.
Absolutely. So now, you know, again, back on even ground. Sink not letting these deficits get to him. I'm pretty sure he's been fighting from a deficit the entirety of the set. You know, both from games and as well as stocks. But berpo getting the combo once again. The platform allowing him to fly over there and extend it a little bit further.
I mean, he's been fighting from a deficit this entire tournament. He's been on a 4-set win streak, taking out the likes of Yoda, Cage, Law, and Beast on his way to the losers quarterfinal. The question now is, can he seal the deal and get a 5th set win, moving on to loser semis? Ooh, oh my gosh! And you gotta wonder what Juice and Insomniac are thinking about this as they sit on the opposite end of the losers quarterfinal. The cross slash, and Sink moves on. Red berpo, a wonderful effort in this tournament. He goes home with not quite the finish that he wanted. Sink, my goodness, he survives.
Yeah, that was incredible, man. I was not expecting that, you know, just from how things were kind of shaking out. Because like I said, every game, it looked like berpo took the first stock from almost